Welcome back, everybody. Driver53 here with another short video on precision farming for Farming Simulator 19. And today we are looking at how nitrogen affects potatoes. I've got the test set up a little bit differently here than we did on the wheat one. I'm going to go and link the wheat test up above, but let's jump into the map here and take a look at how this one is set up. So once again, we have the same soil types. We have loam, we have sandy loam, we have silty clay, and we have loamy sand. So as you can see here, I have the potatoes going a different direction. And the reason is because I did this test, harvested everything going the other way, and I couldn't see anything. It was all over the place. I had a problem with the harvester. It's so narrow that if it ever overlaps a row, it's throwing a bad reading. So I'm going to do one strip down on every single one of these, and hopefully we can get a really good reading. And the reason I say hopefully is because we've got big enough samples here. Let me show you the pH and you can see. So I'm going to have a strip coming all the way down through here. And then I'll have a strip through here, and then here, and then here. So instead of doing a wide strip across like I did before, I'm hoping I can get a lot better data by going in a straight line all the way across the entire soil type. So that's what we've got going on here. Like I said, these are all the different nitrogen levels. I have a swath in every single nitrogen level. So we should be good there too. All right, let's get out of this and let's fire up this harvester and get going. Well, everybody, it wasn't pretty, but we got it done. Let's go ahead and jump over to the maps real quick. Once again, these are the soil types, and we're going to be going this way this time. We're going to be going against the soil types instead of with the soil types. So let's take a look at the pH. As you can see, the pH did exactly what it was supposed to. We had a few spots where it looked kind of thin, but we're fine there. Everything came out the way that it should have. So next, we're going to take a look at nitrogen. And nitrogen did the same thing. Everything here looks fine. I don't see any issues with this data that makes me question the results that I'm seeing on the next page. Speaking of that next page, here it is. Yield. So, mostly everything did really, really well. Only a couple strips are giving me some problems, but I think I can figure it out through process of elimination. And something happened down here. It's really odd that we took such a big jump down here, but we'll get to that in a little bit. And then a couple of these strips right here, you can see where there's a couple different colors in them. But like I said, we'll figure that out. So the first thing I want to do is talk about loam. And loam is going to be this strip right through here. So if we go to 125, we're going to take care of this. And it looks like 3.5 of these are 125. So what I did next is I jumped down to 115, and that didn't do it. But let me show you this. If I get rid of 95 and then jump back over here, I'm getting 4 full strips. So there's some bleed going on from the 95. So that's what is going on there. And we've got the 200, the 180, the 160, and the 140 are all coming in at 125%. Next we have 115%, and that is going to be your 120 and your 100 kilograms per hectare. Next is 110. That's only one more spot here. That's going to be your 80 kilograms per hectare. At 105, we've got 60 and 40 kilograms per hectare. And at 100%, we have the 20. And then 95 is going to be all the way at the top. We have a strip that has 0 nitrogen in it. And that's going to be that and kind of the other small things going on there. 95% or better if you put absolutely 0 nitrogen in the ground, which is awesome. And mostly everything is going to be, you know, a lot higher than that, within 20 points of your max yield for this soil type, which is really, really good. So now let's go over to sandy loam, which is going to be this area right in here. We're going to start at 100%, and when I turn this off, you can see there's actually 5 strips. Now this one here is the same one giving me problems again, so I know that since this one is that way, this one's going to be that way. So the top 5 strips are all going to be at 100%. So that's going to be the 200, the 180, the 160, the 140, and the 120. Next we have 95%, and that's going to be the next two. So that's going to be coming in at 100 kilograms and 80 kilograms. Next is your 90%. We got two more here. That's going to be the 60 and the 40. And then at 85%, you're going to be getting your 20 and your 0. So on the way in the very bottom left and the top right, both of those strips are coming in at 85%. And that's really awesome, considering that, you know, you're only supposed to get 100 here, and you're going to be getting 80. So it's 20 points if you do absolutely nothing that you're going to drop. So that's really cool. 85 points here, and the most is going to be 100. So it's only a 15-point spread with putting 0 nitrogen in the ground. And if you come up here to 90, I mean, you're only talking, you know, a couple more strips. So you're going to get, what, 60 and 40? So if you put 40 in the ground, you're going to get 90%. I mean, I think that's really, really cool too, considering that you're only needing 120 on there, and if you put 40 in it, so a quarter, put a quarter of your fertilizer down, you're going to get within 10% of your max yield. I think that's pretty cool. If you don't have a whole lot that you need off this for like cash crops, things like that. So next we're going to move up to silty clay here at the 90%, and that's going to be this group right up in here. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and click off the 90 first, and you can see it's going to be the top 4 strips. So we've got the 200, the 180, the 160, and the 140. At 85, we're going to get 2 more strips here. And that's going to go ahead and put us at the 120 and the 100. At 80, 2 more. That's going to be your your 80 and your 60. At 75%, that's going to be your 60, your 40. So sorry, I was looking right down in here and got confused for a second. So yeah, 75 is going to be your 60, your 40, and your 20. And at 70%, you're going to have your 0 all the way up here. If we bring this cursor back up here, you can see that there is this strip right here. Now it matches the rest of the stuff, which makes it confusing again here. But this was the strip that's going all the way through. So 70%. That's going to be 0 kilograms. So I'm going to turn all these back on to 80, and let's go down to loamy sand now. All right, so this one I kind of want to do a little bit backwards. I want to start with 70. And if we turn that off, we can see all the way up here and all the way down here are going away. So that is going to be our 0 and our 20. And if we go to 75%, you're going to get this strip and this strip. So that's going to be your 40 and your 60. Now what's going on here, there's a lime deposit, the lake right here. So that's why we didn't see the same result right here in the middle. It's another good reason why we wanted to do all the way through this, so we wouldn't have to worry about going through that. And then next, y'all, 80%, check this out. That's everything else in loamy sand. So your 200, your 180, your 160, your 140, your 120, your 100, and your 80 are all going to get you 80%. That's really cool. I mean, really cool. If, you know, you need 100, you put 80 in it, you're going to get the same. And if you over-fertilize for some reason, you're good here too. The good thing is you're not getting penalized on this one. You know, it seems like potatoes is another one that's immune to fertilization. So definitely use that to your advantage in your strategy. And I'm going to be getting into some strategies on seasons, trying to figure out how this works here in the next few days. Hopefully you guys will start seeing that roll out here really quickly. I wanted to go and get through all of this. There is another one that I want to do on regular precision farming, and I've got like 3 other tests, but I'm starting to get a lot more questions on seasons. So I'm going to finish up a couple more crops here, get this series finished up, do the review video, and then we'll be swapping over to the seasons testing for sure. So if you have any questions on seasons, definitely throw in the comments below. Let me know. that's going to be it for today, everybody. If you learned something or enjoyed the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you would. If you want to stay up to date on all my latest precision farming videos or any other video that I have, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. While you're there, hit the notification bell too, because I'm going to be putting out multiple videos a day. Some days. Not every day, but some days. Have a great day, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53, signing off.